Welcome to Variant, where we love comics more than I enjoy talking about all the nightmare versions of Batman. I'm your host, Arris. Before I get into today's episode, I just want to remind you guys one last time that I'll be at the Lost Toys in Dallas, Texas this Saturday, October 28th. I'll be there from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. selling all kinds of comics and collectibles. So if you're in the area, be sure to stop by. It's always fun talking with you guys about comic books. All the details and links are in the description below. Anyway, for those of you counting, today is going to be the 4th Dark Knight's origin video in a row on the channel. But fret not, starting this Saturday, we will be breaking up the origins and giving you guys a top 10 underrated supervillains episode, followed by several Thor and Hulk themed episodes in preparation for the release of Thor Ragnarok. But enough babbling, you clicked on this video for the origin of the Merciless, so let's get to it. But just know, there's going to be spoilers galore for this issue, so that's your warning. The comic opens up on Negative Earth 12 with Batman holding a dead Wonder Woman. The caption basically says it was supposed to be the final war, the last battle between good and evil, but clearly things didn't go well. The comic then brings us to the present on Earth Zero at the HQ of Arris in the War Room, where we see Steve Trevor, Sam Lane, Amanda Waller, and other heads of secret military groups of the DC Universe all discussing how the heck they're going to combat all these dark forces that a DC Metal event has brought, since all the key members of the Justice League are no help because they're MIA. After some arguing and failing to agree on a course of action, Sam Lane is just like, screw it, we're gonna nuke them with a bomb called Valhalla, which apparently can even take down Superman. During this, a security breach happens and the Merciless appears on an upper level, and he just starts killing people left and right, saying, I give them valiant deaths, clean deaths, that only a sword can deliver. It's after this we finally are taken back to the past on Negative Earth 12 to see how Batman became the Merciless. We learn that Batman and Wonder Woman had been at war with Arris for 2 years because Arris had forged a new helmet that magnified his powers 100-fold, which is all kinds of crazy, but they were eventually able to defeat him. Unfortunately, however, it came at the loss of Wonder Woman's life. Once the helmet was removed that made Arris so powerful, Bruce decided to put it on, even though Wonder Woman had warned him about its power and ability to corrupt before she died. He says, but at that moment I saw the possibility. If I took the helmet, I could wield its power mercifully, with restraint. For the first time, war could just be fair. With codes and rules, I would reshape war as its damned god. But we know better. Of course it didn't turn out that way. Because, well, this is the Dark Multiverse. In the months to come, the helmet corrupted him, and Bruce would kill those who he normally showed mercy, both enemies and heroes alike. He even says, and I'm quoting here, the helmet showed me that my codes and rules were naive, that all that truly mattered was victory. And just when he's about to storm Olympus, yeah, freaking Olympus, the Batman Who Laughs shows up and of course recruits him like he's been doing with all the other Dark Knights. After this, we're brought back to the present, where the Valhalla bomb is finally dropped, but it's absorbed by the Merciless, at which point people start worshiping him like a god. Then on the final page of the book, we get a big twist. Arris didn't kill Wonder Woman, he only stunned her. Bruce actually killed her when she tried to take the helmet from him. Bruce says, you reached for it, Diana, for the helmet, so I had to strike you down. These nightmare versions of Bruce are all kinds of ruthless, but there you go, my comic conrads, the origin of the Merciless. And can I just say, this origin was a lot quicker than the previous Dark Knights? Like, his origin literally takes place over the course of 3 pages, and the rest of the comic is in the present. I actually think this is my least favorite Dark Knight's origin issue out of all the ones we've got thus far. I still like it, I just personally think it's the weakest out of the bunch right now. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm sure lots of you have different opinions, so let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite origin has been for the Dark Knights. You can even rank them from worst to best. The comment section is your canvas. Paint it. First up on our buy list for Wednesday, October 25th is Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider issue 9. There's a new Hornet in disguise over Las Vegas, but his identity remains a mystery. Who's pulling his strings, and what's their connection to the Scarlet Spider? Next on our list is Eternity issue 1. Beyond space, beyond reality itself, eternity awaits. In this new series, Valiant unveils a new plane of existence beyond our own and unleashes a universe of new worlds, new beings, and new myths. Up next is Detective Comics issue 967. It's a race to save the future of Tim and his team as Red Robin tries to escape his prison outside of time and find his way back to Earth. Lastly, we have Spawn issue 279, Dark Horror Part 4. The battle in Japan continues to lead to the evolution of a new superhero in the Spawn mythos. That's it for today, friends, but remember to like, follow, and subscribe to our Instagram, our Facebook page, our Twitter, and our channel. And I'll see you guys next week when I talk about all things comics.